The third and final stop of the Plains Division Toyota Series here on Lake Dardanelle.
Trying to wrap up the season, sitting 23rd right now. They take 25 to the championship, so I'm hoping to hold on to that.
We've had a lot of rain down here, a lot of flooding. Yeah, right now it's a pretty tough situation.
It's definitely setting up for the bank beater to head around this lake, keep your head down, put your trolling motor down, and just go.
Dardanelle, I love this lake. I've had some good history here, but I've also had some really poor finishes. This is going to be an interesting week.
What? You talking to me? We're here at Dardanelle for the third stop in the Plains Toyota Series for MLF. Trying to wrap up the season, sitting 23rd right now. They take 25 to the championship, so I'm hoping to hold on to that and make it into the championship.
About 200 boaters that are trying to qualify for the championship. That's $250,000 for first place. So they only take the top 25 out of each division. And this is one of those deals where, you know, if you don't catch them, even though I'm sitting really good in the points, I'm in second place. The fishing is so off right now, like literally, I could have a very poor finish and go all the way from second to below that 25 cut line. So there's a lot on the line here for sure.
Trying to get to Pickwick for the championship. We're sitting in 10th right now, so I mean we're in good shape, but we got to catch some. Fishing's really tough this week. We've had a lot of rain down here, a lot of flooding. The river's rolling 160,000 cubic feet per second right now. Lots of current, so yeah, right now it's a pretty tough situation, but we're getting a few bites.
Lake Dardanelle is a river, and it's predominantly a shallow fishery. They do have some offshore fishing here. However, the time of the year that we're here, it's really going to be a bank beater's dream.
Dardanelle's a shallow water fisherman's dream. So you got all kinds of grass. You got offshore grass. You got lily pads, shallow stumps, a lot of rock.
It's got vegetation in it, which we haven't seen at our Ozark lakes that we fished at.
I think a good amount of the fish are going to come out of the grass. That's just the way it is. It's just, where are they?
You know, to be honest with you, I'm going to be banking a lot on a buzz bait. I'm going to throw a spinnerbait a little bit, and then as the sun comes out, I'm just going to be flipping a jig.
I do this week. I'm going to do my favorite thing. I'm going to put my flipping rod in my hand and I'm going to not put it down.
This is a 6 cents square bill. This is a 50X. Another bait I'm really going to rely on is this 6 cents swim jig. And man, that's really what I've had most of my success and practice on, both those two baits.
So being that I'm so far back in the points and I don't even believe I could qualify for the championship, it kind of changes my game plan going into this tournament. It kind of frees you up and makes you think of just this tournament on itself and try to just really go for the win and make the top 10. Essentially, that's the first goal, is just try to get in that top 10.
Well, you know, to make that top 25 is you know, it's a really, I mean, it's an elite type of deal. There's a lot of money at stake, you know, 200,000 plus to first place at that championship. So, you know, we do this all year to get someplace, and that's the someplace we want to be, and that 200 grand obviously is the big, you know, that's the big picture.
Of course, I want to beat everybody, but you know, at the end of the day, I say a prayer every single day that every one of them gets back here safe till they can get back to their family. So that's always the most important thing, is safety. But yeah, I want to bite their head off.
This is the third and final stop here in our Plains Division. We're at Lake Dardanelle. 127 pros, 127 co-anglers went out this morning. 6:30. They're still blasting off out here, but a lot of things up for grabs. Our top 25 on the pro and co-angler side, they will advance to our Toyota Series Championship in Pickwick late October. Also up for grabs the top 5 pros after, you know, this weekend. Obviously, we'll get an invite to the 2022 Tackle Warehouse pro circuit. So a lot of stuff up for grabs, you know, closing out our 2021 season here this week.
Hell yeah. I got him.
I don't fight them when they're coming at us.
Was able to catch a limit really quick. Cole 3 or 4 times right off the bat this morning, so that obviously gives you a tremendous amount of confidence. Kind of mix it up with a swim jig and a square bill. And but I'm super stoked going into tomorrow. 11-1, that's not really where I want to be at, but boy, it could have been a whole lot worse.
I really don't think it was a pressure thing. I think it was a timing thing. The fish really weren't feeding today. You know, there was a lot of backflow in the water, so that water was coming in, and a lot of the dirty water on the main lake was pushing into some of those areas where it had been fairly clear. I had 3 really big bites today, and unfortunately I didn't catch any of them. So just part of it. You know, you just got to shake it off and go. And you know, river systems like Dardanelle are so different. Lake fish, they're not near as aggressive as river fish are. So river fish, they're just so unbelievably aggressive, and they hit things so hard, and they take off so fast, and it's just one of those things, just a totally different species. So hopefully be able to rebound and go get them tomorrow.
We kind of hit a wall and slowed down a little bit, made a transition to offshore and caught one that was over 4, and then at the end of the day we ended up losing another 3.5 pounder. So to end with 4 fish in the day, I'm really hurt about that, but you know, I think we're 11.5 pounds or so with 4.
I was pretty clean. I lost one really good one at the very end. You know, that would have probably made the difference. I'm 3 something out of first. I'm throwing a big giant worm, and I'll see a lot of people trying to finesse them, fishing little jigs, little worms, little beavers and things like that. And I tried that, and I was not having any very much luck in practice in good looking stuff, and I picked up just a big obnoxious dark brush hog and went to work, and it just immediately started happening.
Come on. Come on, baby. That'll keep. Yes. Yes, he will. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lord.
Getting hungry, boss?
Nope.
I have I don't know if you've tried these before. Velveeta, you want to try one? Banana bread.
I'll grab it when we move it.
Okay.
You trying to bribe me with food?
No, I feel bad.
You're like, he looks like he eats a lot. I'm gonna make you feel better about that fish with food.
Man.
All right. There's one.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's where you're coming with them.
Stay down. Come on. Easy.
Give me my banana bread back.
Easy. Catch her.
Oh. No. I was
She's coming. It's coming.
Okay, now I don't feel bad. Give me my banana bread back. I'm just kidding. barely hung. Oh, and he's 15 inch or 2.
Day one was, I mean, it was tough. Hopefully a little better execution today. Slow down yesterday, flipping a lot and just grinding it out. I'm gonna go back to the same area and just keep grinding and put my head down and, you know, catch whatever bites and see what happens.
That's good for a frog bite. There's one.
That's a good one.
That'll work.
I think he'll help a little.
I think you'll get rid of that last one.
We slacked that giant with like 2 minutes left.
Fishing's been tough on all 3 fisheries.
There she is.
Oh! Yeah! Oh! Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her! Yes! Oh! Alright, let her flop out. Oh, God!
I hugged him. I hugged my net man.
Whoop, whoop.
Another great finish, man. Almost made the top 10 again, but that's okay. We made it to the championship. I think this is going to put me second in points behind Andy Newcomb. That guy was hard to follow this year, man. Just a killer. Fished a 6 cent square bill, 50 crush, and a swim jig, a 6 cents, 3/8 ounce swim jig. Fished the way I wanted to. Had a great tournament.
We did get some bites right away, lost a couple more fish. They just weren't eating the bait like they should be. I mean, I tried to make a lot of switches to see if I could actually get them to take the bait better and catch the fish, but struggled again with that. We're gonna head back to Minnesota, try to hopefully do good in some tournaments locally, and then regroup for next year and be right back at it, and hopefully we can have a lot better year next year.
11 pounds on the nose, got you to 23.15. Great spot for a check, man. 17th place. Good work.
Mostly I got nothing to lose. I thought I'd be stressed out about this, but we could ride around eating nacho cheese Doritos all day and still get 10th place. And who cares? That's a top 10 in one of these. So, you know, if we catch a few fish, that'd be good. Whatever. I think the stress is off. We can only go up if we catch some fish. I'm just gonna go fishing, you know. I was wound up yesterday bad. It was a real tough day on me, but I ain't really feeling nothing today.
There's one. There's one.
There you go.
Thank you. He ain't much, but I will take him. Coming in. Felt bigger than she was. That, you're gonna have to board you. Easy. A little flipping around. I think you're 13. Be 13 and a half. Well.
This is where I caught mine on my Sluggo.
Just ran out of stuff to do, you know. Just if I had more or whatever, maybe I could have done something different, but flipping them on the first day, catching 14 some pounds, that's my favorite thing to do. And being able to catch them how I like to catch them, that was pretty exciting too. It just, with the water going down a foot or so up in that area, that's just something that wasn't gonna be able to hold on.
Our first one, EJ Miller. Fish yesterday. What'd you get her on?
I flipped her up on a brush hog.
Flipped her up on a brush hog.
Well, this is little Willow. She's 15 months old. Had surgery 15 days ago, but I think she's straightened up now.
She's looking good now, man. Willow may want to hang on to that. All right, BJ, good work, man. We'll see you in that check line here in just a little bit. Next up on the pro side, have you got 5?
I do.
He's got 5s out. You see him? Man, he's grimacing back
Zach's
there.
got good eyes.
Zach's got good eyes. He's got 5 in the bag, looking for 13.5, your biggest bag of the week. Your champion on the pro side, Kirk Smith, 19 pounds, 15 ounces, 51 pounds, 3 ounces. Got it done with the biggest bag of the week. What up, boy? Let's see what that big fish weighs.
I've been doing these for a while. You know, getting to the top 10, being able to fish the championship Saturday has been a goal of mine. The national championship, qualifying for that's been a big goal of mine in fishing. And it looks like with this tournament, I locked up both of those. So we'll be going to the championship here in a couple months, and got me up on a top 10 in the Toyota series.